Hey, it's Janine. I'm gonna do my first time video for you guys because all the cool kids are doing it on YouTube. So here it goes. My first kiss. I haven't had it yet, so yeah. My first word. My mom claims she doesn't know, so I don't know what my first word was. I'm assuming it was something average, like flower, or maybe like hi or mommy or something like that. Probably my first time using a public restroom. I don't know. I think I was like 5 and I was at the YMCA pool and I was just so fascinated by how they have all these bathrooms in a row. So I just was running in and out of each of them. And yeah, so. First YouTube video that I watched. It was a Smosh video and it was Charlie the Drunk Guinea Pig, the first one, which I thought was so funny. I have the whole theme song memorized still to this day. And that also goes with my next, the first person I subscribed to on YouTube was a Smosh. The second was PewDiePie, and I stopped counting after that because I subscribed to so many people. My first embarrassing moment, I don't know if people do these, but I'm just making them up as I go. My first embarrassing moment was, I think it was in 5th grade. I got hit we were playing kickback. If you guys don't know what that is or you're from another country, it's like when you have two different teams and you're kicking the ball to the other team, you're trying to get it over there. It's kind of like flag football or like capture the flag or however you call it in your country. And yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to somebody as I usually am not paying attention. And I got hit in the face with the ball, and everybody laughed. And that was pretty embarrassing at that time. If it happened now, I really wouldn't give a shit, because I don't care at this point. My first pair of glasses. So, as you all know, I wear these glasses. Oh my god, I look like a... That is so weird. Okay. My first pair of glasses, they had wire blue frames, and they had those little nose pads that people have, which I hate now. I had them when I was 4, when I first got my glasses, and I lost them a week later. No one knows what happened to them. And yet, my parents yelled at me, but I'm like, I'm 4. What do you expect? I lost them during nap time. I put them under my cot, and they somehow disappeared. My first crush. I'm not gonna reveal his name. But it was in 2nd grade. It was this kid. We'll call him B. Yeah, and I was a crazy person. I mean, I kissed his backpack. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just this insane person. I don't know. I know how to better handle these things now. So yeah. My first song that I fully memorized. It was that song, I don't know the name of it. It was called I Try to Say Goodbye and I Choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Gonna try to hide it. Yes, please. You know that song? I don't know who sang it, but it was the first song. I still like it. I still like it. That was the first song I memorized. I forgot most of the words, but that was my first song that I really, really enjoyed. I was 6, I think. My mom showed them to me and it was really cool. My first book that I read, it was Goodnight Moon by what's his face? I don't know. But it's that book, Yeah, I read it like recently again because I saw it in like a bookstore and I decided to read it. And the more I think about it, the more that book was really creepy. It was about like this person is like good night moon. It's like you're dying or something. And I think it was symbolized by death, but I just liked it when I was younger. And then I'm reading it now. I'm like, this is a fucked up book. You know, it's really creepy. And yeah, so the first game I played, video game, I think it was either Banjo and Kazooie for Nintendo or Mario Kart. I think it was Banjo and Kazooie though. I loved that game. In fact, I recently got it. I have an emulator on my computer for Nintendo games, Nintendo 64 games, and I've been playing it. And that game was really hard. I'm like stuck at like level 2, like in the worlds where you have to find all the pieces, the puzzle pieces and whatnot. Yeah, my first time getting seriously hurt. Like, I don't know if it's really serious, this one, but when I was in like this after school program, instead of taking the bus home for like an hour or two that I stayed after school at my elementary school or primary school if you're in the UK or the Europe. I don't know if you say it all over Europe. And I like flipped over. Like, there were these slides, and there was like, they were both yellow and they like kind of split off to the side. So I was in the middle and I did like a backflip over and like tried to land on my feet. I'd done it before, but I was a little daredevil when I was younger, and I guess I landed on my back and I got the wind knocked out of me. It was literally, I still remember, it was literally the scariest thing I've ever experienced, because it really hurt and I thought I was gonna die because I couldn't breathe. And I assumed that if you didn't breathe, you died. Because that's just the way I thought. So yeah. Oh, the first movie I watched, I believe it was Winnie the Pooh. I think it was either Winnie the Pooh. Oh no, it was the Tigger movie. No. The first movie I watched. I think it was something Winnie the Pooh related. Might have been the Tigger movie, I don't know, but I used to love Winnie the Pooh so much. It was this weird obsession. Was it? It was an English cartoon, right? Please someone clarify that for me, because there are English voices in it, I don't know if it's English or not, so. Like British, not like the language. I guess that's it for all the firsts, so I'll see you next time. Leave any comments and suggestions below in this look down. I don't know. I'm still thinking of an outro for these things. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I feel like I'm just ending as like boring, like, oh, subscribe, blah. And I don't have any good technology to do anything with it. I don't have any like Vegas Pro or Sony or whatever. I just use plain Windows Live Movie Maker and this stupid webcam, which just gonna, there you go. I'm waiting till I get like a good camera or something. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.